Federal government to partner with China to secure Nigeria from bandits and terrorists. The federal government of Nigeria has finally sought the help of China in the fight against terrorism and bandits. It is no longer news that Nigeria is suffering from a higher rate of insecurity. Recently, some people have advised the federal government to seek help of the United States of America, but little did they know that the USA does not help any country anyhow, except the country has a clean record. Most countries in the world know that Nigeria is full of corruption and criminal activities. This is the major reason why the United States of America won't help Nigeria. This is what made the federal government to seek the help of another country instead. Everyone knows that Nigeria has a good relationship with China, and this is a major factor that made China come to Nigeria's rescue in the fight against insecurity. According to the Minister of Police Affairs, whose name is Muhammad Maidagri Dinyadi, he said Nigeria is ready to partner with China. He stated this when Chinese ambassador came to Nigeria. The minister also stated that Nigeria partnership with China will help reduce the insecurity to the barest minimum. He also lamented on the higher rate of unemployment in Nigeria. He said the federal government is doing everything possible to fight these factors to the barest minimum. Dear readers, dear readers, basically drop a comment. This is very concerning, to be honest. I mean, you have the funds, you steal so much, you don't invest, and because of your lack of competency to even keep your own country, you go to another. Like, you really think that China rates you? Like, at this point, let's even have that conversation. Like, you really, really think? I mean, let's not even come to the conversation on how China is literally, like in a lot of African countries, investing in infrastructure and giving out loans at a mad interest rate, where it is likely that, African countries might be indebted to China for a very long time. And then you want to bring security into this. I mean, their military, like, is this what we are on? This is getting very, very, very scary, because it really doesn't make sense to me, because it's like, I don't think it's a thing of not having the right equipment. We can do it. We have the money. Except because I don't know what they're stealing, because I really don't know what they're stealing and what they're enjoying, if the value of the currency is not good enough for them to actually, invest in our brains, invest in the brains of the country to build ammunition to protect ourselves. You have to invest in your land for you to actually reap the fruits. It is not impossible for us to do these things by ourselves. Seeking help, you're not seeking help from any country, you're seeking help from China that is growing. I mean, it has been growing, but it's like, on what grounds, on what basis? I don't understand. I really don't understand. And I think this is what happens when the power is not diverse enough. I mean, let us be honest. Education in the North is very, very low. So what is the likelihood that these people, because again, these are Northerners who are making these decisions, what is the likelihood that these people know how to think properly? Because again, at the end of the day, this is where your education and your experience will work for you if you've worked in this sector of, finance and, security. So yeah, it's just it's very, very strange. I think it's very, very strange. And asking for help from a country that, first of all, does not rate you. So you really think that they genuinely want to help you without anything in return? Come on. I don't know. It's very, very stressful. I think that certain things like this, Nigerians need to speak up against it, because we need to protect our own. I think we've just lost too much to keep losing, and it just doesn't make sense. Someone says China again. What is it between this PMB government and China? I smell a rat somewhere. Of course. Someone says, I hope we're not going into second slavery. I'm loving this comment section, because people are actually hitting the nail on the head. Is that how you say the expression? I mean, you better preach. This person said, I hope we're not going into second slavery. I mean, come on now. Come on. Someone says we are virtually sold into it. Another person says we're already in it. Someone says USA warned Buhari, bring China and finish Nigeria, although Nigeria is already a failed state. But the thing is, when USA is warning, obviously USA understands that China wants to be, top world powers here. So obviously the intention behind America saying that it's not necessarily, on surface level, all that, good. But it is still a fact. It is still a fact that, they're not... We need to be careful, because this China thing It's getting too much. Someone says criminals, which day you please discuss this one. Someone says good thinking, good government, please go ahead and act fast because Nigerians are losing confidence in the government. And that is it. If you're losing confidence in the government, it means you're losing confidence in yourself. At the end of the day, the fact is, it's hard to say, but the people get a government that they deserve. A government is a reflection of the people's society, and that's just it. That is literally just it. So again, it's just like, we can't do this. We don't invest enough in ourselves by ourselves, and that is the problem. Are you telling me that we can't invent our own type of ammunition? We can't invent. At the end of the day, if we have to purchase stuff, why should we not? Because again, except the government wants to come to us and give us the balance of payments. Let us even see where, let us even see the cash flow and inflow or income statement of the country. Because you can't tell me these people are out here printing 60 billion naira to be sharing amongst each other, and you're telling me that the money is not there. Obviously, printing of money does, obviously, if there's excess supply, inflation will absolutely go up, and obviously that's not what we want. But however, the fact is that, again, let's have a look at the comments. Someone says foreign coach, foreign contractors, foreign household items, foreign companies, foreign doctors and hospitals, now foreign security. I mean, it's like we're literally giving ourselves into this. Like, it doesn't, like, we don't invest enough in ourselves, and it is such a big problem. As in, just in education, we don't invest in that. In our healthcare, we don't invest in that. In our infrastructure, we don't invest in that. In our industries, all my days, we literally promote laws that promote monopolies. Literally no competition, no entrance into new markets. How can one person be doing sugar, cement, spaghetti? How? It doesn't make sense. Doesn't make sense. There's so much we need to do, and I think it's getting to a point where Nigerians need to demand. We need to make our own, because Nigerians have been self-sufficient for so long that, are we surprised that the government will never do anything to protect us? I mean, we give ourselves our own water, we give ourselves our own shelter, we give ourselves our own, healthcare, and now we're forced to give ourselves our own security. I mean, Amotakun and, ESN. So then we're going to have to, that's already a divided, is already a divided, personal security thing. But as a country, we need to tackle this together, and we need to be awake. There has to be a grand uprising. A grand uprising, yes, in the south, it is hard, but it is better to a large extent in comparison to the north. I think the north, unfortunately, due to a lot of circumstances, which can be their fault or not their fault, they are kind of the weakest link, not going to lie. However, we just have to find a way. But at the end of the day, you can't force it. When a country is ready, they're ready. At the end of the day, the people will pay the price for waiting very, very long, because time waits for nobody. And again, the more you wait, the more you give yourself a lot of damage, and the more you give yourself a harder fight to fight. Put what you think about it in the comment section below, and don't forget to like and subscribe.